Welcome back to running brabdolyn red. If I can get this camera to stay still. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get? I feel like it was posed a lot better in the last one. I don't know. Oops. Yep, yeah, we're still rolling. Okay. That's as good as it's getting. Sorry. Okay, in our previous video, we fought an army of ant-men at the wedding. The wedding is off, I guess? I mean, I guess technically they were married before one of them keeled over. We lost all of 3 dudes to an army of ant-men. So really, we did pretty good. We lost our child soldier, our guy with a llama, and our rando who was a psychic. For all the good it did him. I was kind of hoping to keep that guy because we've only got one other psychic, and while neither of them have anything really useful in the way of abilities, it's kind of neat having one. He can use his mind to do stuff. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What happens after the Ant-Man attack? The brother of the guy is like, oh, they took his head. Those Ant-Men took his head. The father of the groom starts a fight with the elf man because they're racists at each other. And the beverage of choice for the wedding was, in fact, a rare bottle of brabdolyn red, provided by the family of the groom. Yes, of course it was. Okay. The priest man, Father Geralt, is able to lay on hands. And for treasure, we can attempt to steal from the gift table. Does anyone in the party want to do that? Yeah. So who wants to steal from the wedding table? I mean, kind of hard to say, isn't it? Isn't it hard to say? Yeah, just from the little bit we got, it's kind of hard to say who would actually try for something like that. Frito el bandito. I say those two don't. Those two absolutely maybe. These guys solid maybes. These guys for sure will try. Okay. Okay, so those 3 will definitely try. Will anyone from here try? No. Okay, they definitely won't. So folks from here want to try? Yeah, absolutely. Sure. No. Sure. Absolutely. Nah. Sure. Nah. Sure. No. Yeah. No. Sure. No. No. Sure. No. Oh, the sparrow doesn't want to. The priest is gung-ho about it. Okay. No from the rando. Yes from the rando. The banker will also try for it. Okay, so most of our party is a bunch of greedy thieves. But hey, we're learning about them. For all the good it does us. Oh. 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 Crazy dog. Okay, so we need a DC 10 pickpocket to obtain. Simone. Natural 1. Soaks to soak. Rudger the Bandit also fails. Cadwalla. Ooh. Kedithis. Fail. Banker. Pass. Rando. Fail. Shoemaker. Fail. Emmy. Fail. I feel like we're about to get run out of town because of all these guys. Rando Halfling passes. Bonifacius barely passes. Rando Frogawar, fail. Drake the Sprite, fail. Yeah, pretty sure we're about to get run out of town. The Stonemason. Soda. Passes. Donko fails. Halfling Rifleman, natural 20. Too bad he doesn't even have a name. Savetico the Desperate, fail. Yeah, we're getting run out of town for sure. The Beggar passed. Okay, okay. And last, Brona Jindrak. It's still blind, and I forgot when they got that natural 20. I forgot with that natural 20 for the last hit in our previous video that Brona was blind. Oh, and even with the disadvantage from being blind, Brona successfully hijacked something off the wedding gift table. Okay, so first we'll give something to the Halfling Rifle. What does he want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 things here. So what do you like? Halfling Rifle wants number 2. 15 gem. Sorry, we're converting everything to the silver standard. Okay, so he obtains sweet loot. Now, Let's see, no particular order. Number 4 is the longbow. Brona obtains yet another useless item. Guess we should go the other direction with it, huh? Number 1, a fancy dagger for the cut purse to replace the one you lost. Banker. Banker obtains the bottle of brandolyn red. Only thing left is the mithril chain. Okay, that's that. So next we go on being thoroughly pushed out of town by everyone who hates on about half the party for, you know, trying to steal from the wedding table. I mean, the wedding's off, so it's whatever, right? Oh. We head on out of town to the vineyard. Path becomes overgrown with weeds, an ancient path, vineyards towards a collection of decrepit buildings. Obtain HP from eating sour grapes. Hallucinogenic effects from drinking brandolyn red. We won't be doing that because I need the money. We need money. Okay. Does anyone recognize the statue of deity of choice? This is much more bookkeeping than I care for, I admit. But we only do a funnel once, right? Okay, so, excuse me. DC 15 to see if anyone recognizes it. We'll start with our Leaf Leshy. Leaf Leshy recognizes the statue as a particular nature deity. Do the priests? Shoemaker? No. Michaela? No. Not too bad. Would the elf? No. No. Would that elf know? No. So mostly it's just the Leaf Leshy who knows. Can't remember anything about your life, Mr. Ager, but you remember that statue. And I don't know if any of these characters are actually related to the Lettys. I guess some of them would have to be. I was hoping to move on with an actual combat or something. Thin the numbers a little, you know. But we need to find out who these characters are. We need to know who we're going to be losing in horrible, horrible combat. Okay. Rudger, absolutely not. Banker, no. Cadwalla, yes, but. Verona, yes, but. Savetko, yeah. Donko, yes, but. X, yeah. Nope. Weaver, yes, but. Bonifacius, nah, bruh. Simone, nope. The Beggar, nope. Caterpillar, not really, no. Miller, yes, but. Odie, absolutely. Leech, meh. Carlisle, nope. And Eldar. Okay, so Odie and the Rando are both directly related to the Lettys, or with a Vintner family background. So I guess your names are now Vintner. Since now we know. And I guess everyone else who got a yes but is, you know, probably just distant relatives, you know, cousins living in the same town kind of thing. So that's cool, that's cool. And as for these guys, Ansel, Rudger, Simone, and the Beggar, they were party crashers. Let it be known, they crashed that party. So in a weird way, it was kind of for the best that, you know, Ant-Man attacked. Yeah. Come on, let go. Let go. Okay, the popping stingers. As you make your way through the brambles, remnants of a large creature, giant beaver bear. Ooh. Okay, so we'll let that thing get a surprise attack off. A sleep gas. Oh, goodness. Okay. Bookkeeping all the way. DC 12 toughness. Vintner, pass. Odie, fail. Miller, fail. The leech fails. Why is Vintner the only one who's going to fight this monster? Donko, pass. Cadwalla, pass. Brona, pass. Okay. Rando, number whatever, successfully passes. Ager, fail. Oh, that's disappointing. The Leshy failed. Elf. Schumacher. Michaela, pass. Soda, fail. Mason, natural 20. Halfling, pass. Drake, nope. Frog of War, P.S. Emmy, natural 1. Emmy's gone. Rifleman, Blades, natural 1. Goliath, fail. Halfling, fail. Minara. The Beggar gets a natural 1, which is what you get. Simone, Ansel. Rudger passes. The Banker failed. Failure. Eldar, fail. Carlisle, fail. Caterpillar, natural 1. Savetko, cocked? No, we'll say failed. Bonifacius, pass. Okay, so we whittled them down for this tiny encounter. So we'll let those guys sleep off the sleepy gas. Now, who goes first? The monster. The monster is the popping stinger. Has an HP of not a lot. Well, 10. HP 10. So it will use a vine tentacle, entangling vine tentacle. Beep, boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Okay, who gets attacked? Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brona! And you're blind, so that's unfortunate. Brona takes the hit and is dead. Wow, that was fast. Okay, well, that's what happens when someone goes in blind. Oh, that was bad. Okay, so only so many of us can get up in this thing's grill. It doesn't say how big this thing is. I'll assume not huge. So let's let the ones who have the best chance of dealing some damage do their thing first. So Rudiger with the sword, contact for 4. Okay, dope. The halfling with the short sword, fail. Okay, not good. Frogawar with your blunt sword, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Fail. That's 3 characters. I think 3 more can make an attempt. Cadwalla, 16 for 2 using your fancy pants dagger. Okay. Donko the bloody. Fail. So 5, 1 more. Okay, I guess our best hope here is the dwarf with his hammer. Oh, contact for 2. Not dead though. Okay. Okay, so we had 11, so now we have 10. What's a D10 look like? There it is. Number 4. 1, 2, 3. To Bonifacius goes the vine. D6. Can you dodge? Nope. You take 1 point of damage because it's supposed to be a D3. Okay, but Bonifacius, can you recover and stab it in the face? Yeah. Well, no. You missed. Because -1 would be 11, which is not contact. Michaela, what do you got? A dagger? An attempt has been made. Deal 1 point of damage, so someone needs to finish it off. Vintner, what do you got? A blunt sword? Do us proud? So proud. So proud of you, Vintner. Did not think you would succeed. And we'll loot Brona's body in a minute. Oh. Vintner has a -1, so probably not. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, none of our sleepy time guys have a good presence score, so I'm not giving them that rifle. We'll figure it out in a minute. Okay, so the irrigation pond. Since they all failed that, we'll go ahead and go in with a smaller party for this. Foul pond. Something shiny at the bottom of the swimming pool. Or pond, excuse me. Okay, so who wants to go for a swim? Yeah, guys, let's go swimming in this filthy water. Because it's all gloom and doom up in his room. It's Dexter's lab. 4, 8, 10. Okay, cool. Who's it going to be? 8. The dwarf? What? The dwarf. You'd think it'd be the Frog of War, actually. I feel like it's more likely to be the Frog of War. Yeah, I'm sending in the frog. I know what I rolled, but that seems stupid, so it makes much more sense for the frog man to go in the pond than to send in the dwarf. Okay. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Okay. Frog goes in. Obtains a body. Discovers zombie gator. We roll initiative. The zombie gator goes first, presumably attacks our frog. The zombie gator does a d8 of damage from biting. Can the frog escape the zombie gator? Yes, he can. Okay, sweet. Okay, zombie gator is now getting attacked by the frog of war with a blunt sword. Natural 1, we lose the sword. Tragic. Okay, so what do we got? Rutger applies his sword. Does 4 damage to the zombie gator. Zombie gator has 12 HP. So it's down to 8. Okay, you don't have a weapon of choice. So you're not useful. Kadwala, what do you got? The pin, the fancy dagger. Fancy dagger. Applies 2 damage to the zombie. The halfling has a short sword. Bring it down to 1. Michaela the priest has a dagger and contact, killing it. The priest takes out the zombie. That seems appropriate. Okay, zombie gator, top half has a helmet and a suit of hide armor. And PC's examining the corpse, which they probably would if they obtained that suit of hide, realized that the extravagant dagger worth 15 is still stuck in his back, and it has the Letty seal in it. Also, there's a crowbar. Woo, crowbar. Crowbar Jones. Let's give the hide and the helmet to the frog, who has the HP to be doing this business. Give the crowbar D4 to that guy who has no weapon. And Michaela did the killing blow, so gets the Letty dagger. Cool. Cash prize. All right, that's 28 minutes. I think from here we're going to have to call it, and we'll work on further adventure in the next video. So thanks for hanging in there through a lot of bookkeeping. We only lost 1 dude this time. 1 dude? Yeah, I think that's right. So our total kill count out of 38 characters is 4. 3 against the Ant-Man and 1 against an angry plant. So thanks for sticking around. And see you in the next one, if I can figure out how to turn off the video.